There we are. Hey, everybody. This is Mike McCleary, and I'm with my good friend, Dr. Tony Smith, or as I call him, Tony Smith. Anyway, we have recently found this amazing patch that will actually rejuvenate your stem cells. It is called the X39 by LifeWave. And we just wanted to answer some questions. A lot of people have come to us with questions. They want answers. We are kind of putting this in a format that makes it easy for you guys just to watch. Hopefully it'll be short enough. And then you guys can always get back with us to get some questions answered. We have obviously started sharing these as a business opportunity and a tremendous health opportunity. So if you guys would just think about that, think about who you might impact along with us, and we'll go from there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Tony some questions. He doesn't know all the questions that well because I wrote them down and I wanted it to be kind of just, oh, hold on there. We have a malfunction with one of these. Oh, are you still good there? Oh, well. Sorry, guys. This is not going to work. You know what? We're just going to have to hold that one.
All right. We're on the fly here. Hold on.
Oh.
Hopefully that'll stay.
We got to get more technical here. Anyway, hey, this is a comedy act too. So, all right, so let's start. So the first question that I want to ask, that a lot of people are asking, is what first interested you about the stem cell industry?
Just its potential of actually understanding, like the medical field has done a great job of educating people or introducing people to stem cell technology. And basically, the stem cell is the foundational cell of every cell in the body. We have a breakdown. Things are falling apart. Because the stem cells are the foundational cells of every cell in the body, when you can generate stem cells, then it's going to accelerate healing. So what like the medical community has done is where they take injections and they actually inject it into a joint and it accelerates healing properties in there. But what some of the technology we've been introduced to is the non-differentiated stem cells. So it basically helps all over the body systemically. And so understanding
Can you keep it simple?
Yeah, sorry. Just understanding the potential of stem cells is it can actually regenerate, reinnervate, and help the body just rejuvenate itself in an accelerated fashion. So that's my interest level because it's a full gamut, a systemic thing that can be beneficial for pretty much everybody who utilizes it. So that's a short answer. We're gonna be here a minute. We're gonna be here a long while.
Can you keep this like straight, just
okay.
short?
Let's go next.
Okay, how were you introduced to these things, these patches in the first place?
Actually,
how do you in turn introduce it to others? Because I know it's a little bit different.
So I was actually introduced to this by you. You gave me a call and said, "Hey, have you ever seen this technology in your industry?" Actually, I hadn't. I'd only heard of stem cell injections. And so when there was the patches were introduced, or when you introduced me to the patches, it caught my interest because it's safe, non-invasive, and now understanding that it's very, very effective. We have a crash and burn.
I'll hold it. Hold it.
Okay.
We'll just do a hold there.
Okay.
Give me that.
Okay.
We're not technical. We're not that. All right, let's go for it. We'll do it this way.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. so anyway, yeah. So we got two of them going here. You move it that way.
Let me get in the way of that one.
Okay. What was the class? How were you introduced? And
clowns.
So anyway, see, you don't have to be super technical to do this. Hey Connie, hey Brian, I see you around here. But anyway, it intrigued me because of the technology and the potential of the patch itself. So I really dug into it. I utilized it with myself. I started sharing it with some family members. And
how do you share it?
So for me, well, how do I share it now is I just asked people if they've ever heard of stem cell technology and what do they know about it. And then I've come across a non-invasive, safe way and affordable way to activate stem cells in their own body. Initially when I was sharing it with, I first got the patches, I just said, hey, try this out and put this on and let me know, what your response is to it. And so from there, I started getting some testimonies. But now how I share it is just, hey, have you ever heard of stem cell technology? And the majority of people have. And like I said, I just introduced them to the patch. I'm like, hey, would you be open to trying this? A lot of times I know what this, what people are experiencing, just through talking with them. So I kind of ask them if they would be open to trying it and see what their response is. That's on, if they're trying to get the physical benefits of it. And the other way, understanding the business side of it, if people are open to, generating side income or income on the side of what they're already doing, I tell them, hey, I've come across the technology that's impacting the world, but it's at the ground floor stages. And we have a unique opportunity to make a worldwide surge of educating and introducing these and to capture the market share if we start soon and start sharing with people. So
my arm's going to be tired after you answer 10 more questions.
Okay. I'll speak faster.
All right, so let's go with question number 3.
There you go.
Yes, this is going to kill my arm after a while. We cannot find all the technical stuff that we needed to get this rolling, but we did it anyway. So anyway, in 5 minutes or less.
Hey, Mark's on video. Hello,
Mark.
Natalie, Hal. Yeah, we got a few.
Oh, Mark, how's it going? Thanks for kicking my butt yesterday and pickleball. But hey, anyway, 5 minutes or less, please.
Yeah.
Tell me how they work and are they safe?
Yes. So just a brief description is basically these patches are not what they're called non-transdermal patches. So they're basically based off infrared light. They don't transfer any medication or anything through the skin. Oh my gosh,
I'm making me dizzy. I'm going to make this work.
You're making me dizzy. So what it does is a lot of people understand that when sunlight hits us, our body creates vitamin D. That's a photochemical reaction. And then also when sunlight hits us, our body creates a tan, and that's called melanin. That's increases melanin in our body. It's a layer to protect us from the sun. So that's another photochemical reaction that happens in our body. And people already understand that and accept that. So how this patch works is it's based off light therapy. Our body puts off an infrared light along with the lights that are exposed to us. But the patch diffracts that certain wavelength, that light wavelength, and it activates what they call copper peptides in our body. Now, copper peptides have been researched since the 1950s. And what copper peptides do, they do 3 things. One is they reduce inflammation in our body. And so that's significant because a lot of disease, pretty much every disease process and breakdown of the body has some inflammatory factor. The second thing is that copper peptides increase collagen production. Collagen is the basis of every ligament, tendon, and bone structure in our body. So when we're talking about increasing strength in musculoskeletal integrity, the collagen is what is the basis foundation of that. And then the third thing is that copper peptides increase stem cell activation in our body, so our activity. So we are activating a dormant system in our body when we utilize when we activate copper peptides and utilize these patches. So
how important are stem cells to our body?
Stem cells are significantly important, especially as we age. As we, when we're young and we injure something, we recover really fast because we have a lot of stem cell activity. And so as we start to age, by the age 30, our stem cell production is cut in half. We're at 50% production. And then by the age of 60, we're basically 90% of our stem cell production has stopped. And so we're basically at 10% stem cell activity and function. And so it's very significant that we try to increase our stem cell activity so that we can enhance healing, recovery, and bone structure, everything in our body. Because as you can see, as we age, we start to show more signs of aging. We get wrinkles in our skin because there's less collagen. We heal slower. Just think of somebody when you're in their teens and they break a bone, or even at a younger age, they break a bone, they heal within 2 to 3 weeks. I mean, that bone is mended up and healed. There's a lot of, activity going on there. When we get to our 40s and 50s, it takes, it takes 4, 5, 6 weeks to heal a bone. And then, and Mark says he has none. You're right, Mark. You have one saying goodbye to the other. You have one stem cell saying goodbye to the other when you're at age 60. But anyway, so as we age, you start to see that we don't heal as fast, and sometimes it takes 8 to 10 weeks, and sometimes some bones don't even heal because they're so osteoporotic and they don't have any bone density, don't have any osteoblastic activity to lay down new bone. So very significant. One of the things that I was reading, which kind of makes sense to me, it just hit me, is that our body starts to create. So up into the age 30, we have a lot of what they call osteoblastic activity. Our bone lays down, is producing dense bone material. At the age of 30, our bone density starts to decline because our body breaks down more bone than it produces. And that just is a straight correlation with stem cell activity, because at the age 50, we're at 50% of stem cell activity production. So when we dip below that 50% mark, we're actually losing bone density rather than gaining it. So this can be a significant factor in increasing bone density in long term. And so structural integrity, musculostructural integrity is significant with stem cell activity. So anyway, that was hopefully less than 5 minutes. 4 minutes and 59 seconds on that.
So anyway, let me just narrow this down for everybody that's watching. Since you guys are mostly our friends, so
hopefully
you're
not anymore.
You're mostly over 50, and being that you're mostly over 50, you can just move that thing right there. I can turn that around. So there we go. Being that we're most of you guys are over 50, that just means, like Mark said on there, your stem cells are just kind of floating around there doing nothing. So I know I had a back surgery. And when the guy was scraping the tissue away in the bone, I have a problem with osteo. I don't know what you call it, but anyway, the bone was just flaking off. So these stem cells will actually help with a lot of that. So that comes to my next question. Anybody listening to our conversations here, they're probably wondering, hey, can I benefit from this?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry.
There's more to this question. So what about people? I know everybody can benefit from this. That's the real story behind this. If you're just listening to this and you're going, man, I don't have any problems. I don't have any pain. I don't have any, anything, but I'm 30 or 50 years, whatever. What about people with pain? Will it help people with pain?
Yes. Actually, a lot of pain is derived from inflammation in the body and different things breaking down. And so because of the stem cell activation helps reduce the inflammation in the body, a lot of people see really good results with pain level. And everybody's response is a little different. Some people have a one patch wonder. They get 1 or 2 patches and they feel significant pain relief and increased benefits. Some people it takes weeks. It just depends on. There's a lot of different factors. Depends on how toxic the body is. Depends on what condition is going on. So but things are happening. It's a process, and so it takes a while to regenerate, reinnervate, and reactivate everything. So
whatever vate.
Yeah.
All right. So what about people that are? I got a lot of people that they're. In fact, I met one today. I'm ready for surgery. I need shoulder surgery. I need back surgery. Actually, I got a friend going next week for back surgery. Kirk's going for back surgery, and my friend Wes is going to go in for shoulder surgery. What do you say about these patches with those?
So in that condition, there's probably some conditions. Obviously, there's conditions that our surgical intervention is indicated and necessary. Sometimes, that's a great thing about the stem cell injections is that it can prolong, maybe create some activity in there. So you push off the surgical date or, to where, especially if you're at a young age and, they're recommending surgery, Sometimes, some of those surgical things don't have a long life. And so at a young age, they try to push it off as far as possible so that you can have the rest of your life with whatever surgery intervention. But the other thing is that if we can, always holistically or conservatively prolong that and give some relief, that would be great. The thing when it does come down to surgery, and one of the things that is really significant is that it increases the healing properties in the body. So if you actually have to go in for a surgery and it's necessary, this patch is going to help accelerate your healing properties. So your recovery rate is going to be significant. The other factor that happens if you choose to do a stem cell injection and you're at an older age, why do an injection if the best way to do an injection is a bone marrow draw? And if you have low stem cell count and they're going to do a bone marrow draw from a low stem cell count and re-inject and reinsert it into another joint, you're still at a low stem cell count. But why don't activate your stem cells to where you have a higher concentration, a higher ratio of stem cells in your body, then do the stem cell draw and re-inject it inside. Your benefits and the results of the injection are going to be that much better. So it's it enhances everything that we do, no matter the facet, whether you resort to surgery or not. It's going to enhance the healing properties. It could potentially prolong doing the surgery if necessary. So it has a multitude of benefits besides all the organ functions and things that are going on too. That is long.
We're turning it.
Yeah.
I turn this into 2 hours here.
Yeah,
No,
sorry. Okay.
Okay, what about type 2 diabetes?
It's helping already, Mike. You're not nearly as nervous. I tried a couple and I'm willing to try more as I have something going on. Okay.
Oh, Mark, you're a crack up. Anyway, type 2 diabetes.
Mark, it didn't help Mike's pickleball game against you, I guess.
That's why I need lessons.
Yeah.
Mark actually is a really good pickleball player because he hits the ball solid and he's got good mid acceleration through his strokes.
Yeah.
So one day I'll learn from you. But in the meantime, you can listen to this.
So
type 2 diabetes.
So what is really short answer. So what I've really seen, we just had a guy who was actually a type 1 diabetic, but what I've seen is that it's helped significantly with diabetes. One of the things, peripheral neuropathy, diabetic neuropathy, a lot of people are experiencing numbness, tingling, burning in the feet. I've seen a significant improvement. A lot of people have seen significant improvements with it. They did test studies with it. Really good. I've seen people that have benefit with blood sugar levels and cholesterol.
Thumbs up with type 2 diabetes.
Yes, and safe. Very safe. No
about Pete? We're gonna put two of these together here. PTSD, anxiety,
yes,
depression. That's 3 things actually.
Yeah, 3 things. It actually helps with a lot of people with that. Just kind of help stabilize the clarity and a lot of different things with brain function because inflammation and other things going on there. It just has a calming agent to it. So yes.
How about arthritis?
Arthritis is a result from inflammation. You decrease inflammation. You're gonna itis is an inflammatory issue in the joint. Arthur is
there's other things. We have arthritis, lupus, all those kind of things that have to do with inflammation, autoimmune.
Those are autoimmune, and I've actually seen people with lupus and other autoimmune issues benefit with the patches. So yes, I would have to say to what extent everybody's going to be a little bit different, but yeah, I've seen some benefits with that.
So if you're listening, you probably should try these. And then here's the one I always get. What if I don't have any pain or any symptoms? What about that? So
one of the things that Mike Chavez says it helped me massively with pain. So that's cool. But a lot of people may not be experiencing pain, but a lot of times, again, as we age, our stem cell activity slows down. So we start to decrease. You start to show wrinkles in the skin and weakness in the musculoskeletal system, in the bone density. Maybe you have organ stuff going on. Guys, I do a lot of cycling, and I've ridden with guys who had heart issues and different issues going on they didn't even know about until they actually ended up with either a stroke or a heart attack and things that are going on. And so this has a lot of different benefits with cardiovascular issues, significant things. So there may be something going on in your body you don't even know about, but it could be beneficial organ function, liver, kidney, who knows? But because of its qualities, it could be very beneficial even if you're not experiencing pain. Isn't the only thing. There's a lot of things going on that we don't know about.
So with all these different treatments, you got stem cell injection.
We don't treat.
No, I'm sorry. With all the treatments that are out there is what I meant.
Yes.
Stem cell injections, that's a treatment.
Correct.
What does that cost? Roughly.
It varies depending on the area, and there's different. There's different sources. Bone marrow one is the bone marrow draw is the more expensive one, but there's a lot of
thousands.
Yeah, but there's different. It depends on who facility you go to. Some facilities charge more, some are less. And it depends the sources that you do. So, okay.
You should be a politician.
Yes. Okay.
So I'm just gonna say from what I hear that stem cell injections cost a lot of money, upward all the way up to I've heard $25,000 for an injection. I don't know what kind that is. I've also heard all the way down to a couple thousand. So anyway, the Sex39 stem cell patch, they are pretty cost effective.
Yes, very little over $3 a day. You're talking about $3 a day, which is less than a Starbucks coffee, which people line up around the block to do. So, is your health worth $3 a day? So
that's our little advertising about what they really cost.
Yeah.
So
we're less
for that.
We're less than we're a little over $100 for a month supply to activate your own stem cells.
A lot of people are always asking too if you're going to do this video. If they're working for us and other people, actually we got thousands of people that these are working for. Where do I get them?
You can actually go to my website. It's
imagine that.
We'll put it on here, but it's lifewave.com/Dr. Tony Smith /enrollment/packs. We'll put it in the thing, but it's you go to,
or you can just private message you or me, and we'll give you that too.
Exactly.
And we'll also put it in the heading, I think.
Yeah.
If
but
we get technical
you
enough.
can basically you don't have to be in our zip code to actually get them. You can actually order them online and have them shipped directly to you. I actually just talked to some people in other states this morning, and a few other people in different states this morning where they actually wanted to get theirs sent to them.
I got friends in Germany.
Yes.
What about that?
So this is actually licensed in over 75 countries now, which it's considered a medical device because it's light wave therapy or infrared therapy. So it's active and usable in other countries. So yes, you can ship to a lot of different countries, which on the business side of it, if you actually had any excitement about seeing the business side of it, meaning that you can build an international market
that's the next question.
Okay, so anyway, I jumped the gun on that, but anyway,
all right,
you can venture into international markets.
Can I give them to my friends and family?
Absolutely, yes, yes.
And can I get a referral back?
The company. So basically, what the really cool thing is that this company is set up on kind of referral marketing, affiliate marketing thing. They give referral bonuses. So when you share the product and information with other people, the company rewards you. So we are the advertisers of the company. You know, a lot of companies spend millions and billions of dollars. I heard something about Nike spending $9 billion in advertising or more. I don't remember what the number was exactly, but it was in the B's, not the M's. It was in billions of dollars. And, and so this company actually choose to reward the people who spread the word and spread the message. And so there's great referral bonuses. And in this day and age, that's nice because a lot of people are struggling to make ends meet with things going on and raising cost and decreased revenue. So if we can show people how to, put a little extra in their pocket on something that impacts people and helps people, it's exciting times, and I think we can make a big impact on people on twofold with their health and wellness and also with their financial situations.
I'm glad I worded these questions the way I did because the next one is, I know a lot of you guys are out there wondering, well, you've been talking pretty big words here and you've been talking a lot about science and a lot about health. Do I have to be a doctor to do this? To be a rep or what?
No, you don't have to be. That's the beauty of it, that this company actually allows doctors, because honestly, I'm a doctor of chiropractic, so I could not penetrate the stem cell industry unless I had something that was non-invasive, because I can't do injections. And so this actually allowed me to get into that industry, into that market. But it also allows everyone whether you're a doctor or not, to refer out. Because again, we are the advertisers of the company. So if you start to make referrals, then the company will reward you for doing that. So anybody can participate in this. Anybody can utilize this.
I don't know if you read this next question, but you didn't?
No. No.
All right, are you ready for it?
Yeah, I guess so.
What kind of money is possible?
Wow. Okay. There's a lot of money. There's a significant amount of money possible to be made. I mean, we know a few people already that are making, and this almost sounds unbelievable, but making some. I know particular one guy's making over 20 grand a week. That's a week, and I know another couple are making over 50 grand a week. Doing this, and they've been doing it less than a year, like 9 months. I know some people on our team are making enough weekly to pay their mortgage payment per week. So that's significant. But I mean, if
on our team already?
Yeah, on our team already.
I knew that.
Yeah, you know that. But I mean, the thing is, if we can help somebody make a car payment, I mean, if you were able, just think about making a car payment, or your grocery bill, or I mean, fuel, a free tank of gas. I don't know. I mean, I have an excursion. My tank of gas is a few $100s to fill up. My tank of diesel is a few $100s. So just think if we could, neutralize that out of somebody's expenses. I mean, that's pretty significant, and that's just off doing, a handful of referrals. So the potential is there for everybody. It's just to what degree and extent you want to take it.
So we're actually down to our last question. I might throw a few bonuses in,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
So a lot of people out there are wondering, okay, so I should try these things first, right?
Yeah.
You recommend
Yes.
that they should try
Yeah.
Okay.
I would definitely. We like to, people to try them and just see what they experience. But realistically, you need a month or more, a few months to try them to see what it's really doing with you. And because things are going on, there's kind of a little rule of thumb that people say is that the decade you've been alive, however many, if you're 50 years old, try it for 5 months, kind of see where you're at, 60, 6 months. But for every decade, a month, you try it for a month and kind of see. That'll give you a good basis, and a lot of things start to happen in that. And so
people are asking, okay, so these patches,
mm-hmm.
I can try them for a cup of coffee a day.
Yeah.
I can
less than a cup of coffee a day. Less than a Starbucks a day.
I'm going to get, at least my stem cells are going to rejuvenate.
Reactivate.
The ones that are all in my body that aren't doing much are going to get better and healthier and stronger.
Well, you're always producing new ones.
So that's going to help there.
Yeah.
So now a lot of people are wondering, okay, so I can refer these.
Yes.
I can make money with them.
Yes.
I can make a lot of money with them, right?
Yes.
So all that being said, the number one question I'm sure everybody's asking is, who's going to teach me how to do that?
That's what we're here for. No, actually, we have a system, but we're here to help everybody get off the ground, whether just they want to try it for their own consumption, or if they actually see the vision of building a distribution network with it. We're here. We actually have a team, a step-by-step site. It's a system that we just you implement into the system, and then we help you walk through it and get you up and running. It's a very easy step-by-step way, and we're here to help. That's what we're here for.
And some of you are actually out there going, oh my gosh, stem cells are brand new. Nobody knows about them. You got this technology. By the way, this patented technology it's not a Me Too product. Not everybody else in the world has this technology. I know when I first saw that crazy little patch, I'm thinking to myself, are you kidding me? But nobody will duplicate this technology for years. It's not a vitamin. It's not a, it's not any kind of a supplement that you can go mix anywhere. So the thing that I love about this is if you're really looking to do something significant income-wise, you can do that here. We will teach you exactly what to do with them. I have crazy people asking stupid questions
This
on
video
here,
of
I
our
can tell.
flat Earth is in the background.
Yeah, right. So anyway, what I'm going to tell you guys though is what do you the comments on here. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave you. We're probably going to do a couple more videos this week, but the main thing that we want to do is once we post this, you guys can ask questions on the post. We're going to try to get back and answer maybe early part of the week and maybe do a couple videos, but we're going to try to maybe answer some questions. If this is something that you really see that you want to really do or try or investigate in, please don't hesitate in calling. If you know Tony or me, call us, text us, private message us, whatever it is, we will help. And I'm going to leave it with that. You got anything else you want to add to this?
I want to thank you guys for checking in and all the nice comments.
And also the goofy comments.
The goofy comments. But I hope you guys have a blessed Saturday, and we look forward to kind of introducing and sharing this with some more people. So anyway, guys, have a great day. Be blessed.